week on Guess Who Still Doesn't Have a Fucking Tripod. This week we appear to be discussing teaching and education and stuff. Like Taylor and Michaela, I was a drama student. I first stepped on stage when I was 4, and the last time I stepped on stage I was 16. After that I went from stage to film. While I was never an official tutor or anything during high school, I was very respected for the performances that I did do, which I generally wrote them myself. I feel like I should also probably mention that I went to a performing arts high school. I was often asked to watch other people rehearse and proofread their drafts and offer criticism and just generally just tell them what I think. I was that student that the teacher would say, talk to them if you have any questions or need some help. I was often the person that people would go to for academic help as well. This sort of started back in around year 5, and even now I get questions on my Facebook and I get texts of people just asking me random questions with their uni work and stuff. I'm more than happy to talk about them and that kind of stuff. Actually, I'm more than happy to talk about anything. Give me a topic and watch me run with it, basically. I find teaching and advising and consultation very satisfying. Not just because I get to massage my own ego, but because I enjoy watching people suddenly become interested in something. I love watching them just perk up, you know? Knowledge is power, and it always makes me happier to know that someone out there is willing to learn more about stuff. I would often get really annoyed at my friends in high school for being so lazy when it comes to their studies, and during my film course I would often get furious at those kids at the back of the class that would just have their phones out and talk the entire time. I think there's something really wrong with students and teachers these days in how just the complete lack of interest and involvement there is in education. I don't know, I've always just had a great passion for learning, and I love helping other people with that whenever I can. Observing people have their own little eureka moments satisfies me in a way that I can't really explain, because if they're having those moments then it means that they're thinking, and that's always a good thing. Galileo once said, "You cannot teach a man anything, you can only help him find it within himself," and I just really like that. It's easily at the point where becoming a teacher is a backup plan I would happily consider. Although that'd probably go a lot smoother if I didn't hate stupid people.